Okay, there's a lot of ways to make an amortization table. I'm just going to do the way I like to create one. So your instructions, let's see. So we're going to do in any order. Yeah, so your instructions say in any order. So this was an older test, so it says 8/1/2015. You can really use whatever date you want for your first payment. It doesn't matter as long as you have 24 payments on the loan. I'm going to look to make sure your amortization works out. So we're going to say payment date and payment, total payment, and we're going to say principal, interest, and balance. And so the beginning balance on our loan, I'm just going to add that from there, and then our first payment I'm going to put on 1/1/2019, and the next payment will be 2/1/2019, and you can highlight those and scroll down so that you get 24 payments. Our last payment should be 12/1/2020. Okay, so we already know our total payment amount. It tells us that in the lines above, but I'm going to do equal negative and click on this number so that I get that listed as a positive number there, and then I'm going to do F4 on that right quick so it becomes absolute reference, and that way I can copy that down all the way. And the reason I want to reference that instead of type it is, one, that calculation, remember that if I expand out the decimal places, there's a lot more numbers there than what you're actually seeing. So your math is going to be off by pennies if you don't. So if you were to just type 685.27, your math would be off by a few pennies when you got done. The other thing is we might want to change this interest rate or something, and that way it would automatically change everything down here. So we want to make sure everything's a calculation, not typed in. So to figure out the amount, let's see, let's switch these real quick. Interest and principal just makes a little more sense. The amount of interest for each payment. So you're just going to multiply the balance times the interest rate for the month, which is why I'm clicking on that one because we're doing monthly payments. So the interest part of that payment is 113. It's actually 112.50, and so the principal is just the total payment minus the interest. And let's see, let's convert all of those to the same format. And so our balance is just the old balance minus the principal amount. And so now I can highlight all of those and copy down. Now I'm going to get an error, and I'm going to get an error because there's one place where I need an absolute reference, and it's where I reference this rate up here. And so it's this G4 number, and I want to show you that that's okay. So all I have to do is highlight that again, double click that, and it fills in with the correct amounts. And so now I've got a 0 down here, and we know that our amortization worked out because when we make our total payment, part of that's interest, part of that's principal, and our balance at the end of the 24 months should be 0.